Hello, good morning, and welcome to another museum tour. And this time we are going to explore the beautiful museum, which is called Glenn H. Curtis Museum, located at Hammondsport, New York. So, if you're from upstate New York, this is a must visit place. So, this museum is dedicated to the memory of Glenn Hammond Curtis. It contains a priceless collection of relating to early aviation and regional history. So makita nyo dito, yan, kagaya niyan. Kung paano nag-start ang mga motorcycles, yan. I think this is the start of motorcycle. It's a 1909 Curtis Triplet motorcycle. Cool. So it started out as a bike.
A bicycle that they attached an engine to.
Yeah.
He wasn't the one who originally did it, I think. Harley Davidson did it.
And then look at that. Yeah, it looks like a bicycle.
They're
And then
bicycles.
they attach engines. So that's
How a motorcycle.
how motorcycle was invented. Yeah, I like this one. It's so cool. The 1909
That one
Curtis
is.
V-Twin.
I know where that one is because that's a long seat, kind of like how the double bicycles used to be.
Curtis World's Record motorcycle. Ooh, this one is so cool. Fancy. So you drive and then
Drive and
I'll
someone
sit
rides.
there. Yeah.
How they used an old wicker chair for it.
So this is 1903 to 1912. That's pretty cool.
Velo dog. What's a revolver doing in a motorcycle, bicycle type museum? Look. Had been greatly troubled by fierce dogs. Designed to help deter them. It's a bicycle carrying
Troubled
guns.
by fierce dogs, and these little revolvers were designed to help deter them. The pistols, such as one displayed here, are hammerless. What's a hammerless?
No hammer on the back. There's no hammer that you can.
And had a folding trigger to make them quickly and
So,
easily
Trigger can fold over or fold back.
from a cyclist's pocket at a moment. Look at that. Oh, wow. Look at this bicycle.
Thing is, the family came from Canada, but they're actually from here, Hammondsport. So this is actually local to this area.
Flyable replica of an airplane dating back in 1908 in the world today. Built by volunteers at Mercury Aircraft Inc. It was started October 26, 1974 to complete for its first flight in May 26 of 1976, using approximately 4,500 man-hours and cost about $4,000, not including the engine and instruments. $4,000 back in the day. How much is it now?
Oh, you remember that show, The Men Who Built America? They'd be like, oh, this was their gross
Yeah,
back
yeah,
then.
yeah.
And then they're like, that's equivalent to $1 billion today.
Yeah.
4,000 then? Probably well over 80 grand now. I didn't know they had. I thought this was almost like motorcycles. So the guys who actually created the plane for flight
Yeah.
was the Wright brothers.
Yeah.
They were bicycle owners. They actually built bicycles.
This is so cool. Like, can you imagine riding in one of these cars back in the day? It's so fancy. This is a 1909 Brush Runabout Model BC. Single cylinder, 7 horsepower. At least I've experienced
This is another Model T.
being on this in a fancy car.
Philippines. That's
This
frickin'.
is our inspiration for our jeepney.
No, not that one. That one right there, I think. Or is this one older?
Yep. It's the same as that one.
That's a World War II Jeep.
Yep. So, kind of look like that.
The seats were, the spring ride was in the
Yeah. This is a 1942 Ford GPW Jeep. Yep. So, after the war, ito ang naging inspiration ng mga jeepney sa Pilipinas.
back before they had windows. Oh, that Model T is beautiful.
Yeah. How
Henry-
about this one?
This was actually Henry Ford's design too.
1915 Ford Model T touring car.
You could get it in any color as long as it was black. That was their selling line. That was the selling line for this car, and that's another Model T right there without the roof.
Back in the day, only the famous people, rich people,
Oh, rich
aristocrats, yeah.
Oh yeah.
They're the only ones who
Well,
can
back like when the
own
Titanic,
this kind of car.
back when the Titanic sailed,
Yeah.
most rich people still used horse and buggy. We just see one of those at the Wings of Eagles.
Kawasaki, of course, a Kawasaki in 1973.
It's a nice
Kawasaki
bike. Kawasaki.
Z1 900.
Kawasaki's got a good bike.
Oh yeah, this one is Harley Davidson 1948
Those were two childhood friends. That
Sport Solo model.
I wonder if they've got an Indian in here. Hey, there's
This is a
your
Norton.
There's your precursor to the crotch rocket.
This one is 1963 BSA. I'm not familiar with that. Is that the brand BSA?
Yeah, probably. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, not familiar.
Yeah, because they make BSA for both of these.
Ooh, fancy. So sexy. I like motorcycles and cars in red because they look, I don't know, they look expensive and sexy.
And fast.
Yeah.
Well, not those anyway.
Ooh, Triumph. T140 Triumph Bonneville. 1978. That is cool. Model T125. Cushman.
This would give you a good idea of what those planes would have been like if we had ridden in one.
Yeah. Oh, it's BMW. A 1938 BMW R35. It's a 350cc with 4-speed and a tank shift and 4-stroke single cylinder. This one is another Harley Davidson, which is from 1973. 350cc Sprint Road Racer. Cool. And of course, bicycles with motor. I like this one.
The
Weezer. And of course you have planes. You have planes here.
see how they did it in the plane. That's an experimental idea of how they did it before. Before guns were mounted inside the plane and they pulled
Yeah.
the trigger on this. They had a machine gun mounted to the top of the wing, so the pilot had to fly the wing and then try to get in the machine gun. That was before.
What's on the other side?
I don't know. I've never been here. Like more aircraft. Jenny, Barnstormer. This one and that one. They're the same thing. This is your World War I aircraft. That's what they were going to fly, I said. Something like that.
How are you gonna fly this?
Well, this one.
Headless pusher.
Oh, they actually have videos of this one on the water. had to wind the props manually.
Look at that. Naval Curtis employees and naval aviators. Circa 1915.
Henry Ford.
Glenn Curtis and Henry Ford with Curtis Flying Boat. This is
Oh, so he knew Henry
1915.
Ford.
Wow.
It's pretty cool that he knows it.
So, Glenn Curtis. That's his flying boat. This was 1922. Assembling the Curtis H, Model H America. Cool. Kung ikaw magpapalipad niyan, di ba? Nakakatakot. Open na open. Ito ang pinakamalaking display na aeroplano dito.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Nice. This one's big. Airplane. I think this is the biggest airplane on display here. Hammondsport, New York. What is this? A ladder wagon. Circa 1880. Horse-drawn ladder wagon belonging to the Hammondsport Hook and Ladder Company, number one, Hammondsport, New York. So hihilahin siya ng kabayo. Ayan. Yung kabayo, and then yung mga pasahero sa taas o kaya pagdahe. Ayan. Back in the day, ganyan. Nag-start based on sa nabasa ko. Nag-start sila as parang bike lang, simpleng bike. And then nilagyan ng makina. So, ganyan yung itsura niya dati hanggang sa totally nag-evolve at naging motorcycle na siya. This is 1922. Produced between 1918 and 1924. Evans. Yan yung brand name niya, Evans. This one is Henderson Motorcycle. The Henderson Motorcycle Company in Detroit, Michigan. This is 1911 to 1931. Laging horsepower cylinder. So, medyo mabagal lang. Pero, syempre, nung panahon, mabilis na yan. Kasi bilis lang to ng farm hall namin. Lalo naman ito, 2.5 horsepower. Musta naman. So, para ka lang talagang, nagbabike. Na medyo mabilis sa bike. Alam mo yan? Medyo mabilis siya ng very, very light sa bike.
I'd love to get a phone like this for the house. You have to take the earpiece off, you lift up the top piece.
So what
and
is
then
this? The Curtis Cupola. Oh, this is Glenn Curtis' home in 1911, located in the west side village of Hammondsport. Castle Hill.
So this is part of the original house that he lived in.
Yeah, this is referred to as the Thinkorium.
So it must be that right there.
Yeah. So ito yung bahay nila, tapos ito yung loob.
We need to get one of them for the living room. Oh, tell me those globes are cool. They're freaking cool.
So according dito sa nakalagay na poster The home was damaged by a fire on August 25 of 1969 and was torn down in 1972. Due to the efforts of the Curtis Museum and many local citizens, the cupola was salvaged. Restoration was completed by Mr. Carlton New, Mr. Warren New, and Mrs. C. Arthur
It's the Curtis
Knuckle.
Cupola.
So,
I guess this is he would hang
Ito
out
yung
this thing.
loob ng ng bahay niya. So, nakikita niyo mga lumang kagamitan. Yan, mga lumang gamit. So, siguro parang ito yung, kasi yung sabi, thinker, what's that term again? Thinkorium. So, siguro dito siya nag-iisip ng mga new ideas niya. Kaya na tinawag na Thinkorium. So, yan. Ayan yung loob. Ay! So nice. Yeah. Mahilig talaga sa mga carpet na ganyan. Sobrang lumang-lumang typewriter. Yan. So, kung gusto niyo ng globe. And lumang-lumang telepono. This is a model 1861 3-inch ordnance rifle.
Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. This isn't the car. This is actually a carriage. It's just missing the horses.
So it's a piece, it's an artillery piece in the American Civil War. So pag nag-reenactment kami, ganito yung ginagamit nila. So yan, ganyan ang itsura nila kapag yan, pag nag-reenactment kami, ganyan ang mga outfitan nila. Kasi sumasama din ako sa kanya mag-reenactment. So yan, eto ang original ng mga outfit and whatever ng mga tao na.
I think it's just a replica. It's not an original.
This full-scale reproduction was donated by Glenn Curtis Museum by Richard Jesus and Rogers in recognition of 150th anniversary of American Civil War. Oh.
So maybe it is actually a legit one.
So ito yung mga tools nila. And I have no idea kung ano itong mga to. But yeah. That's the tools that they use. Ayan, alam ko pang katamin eh. Tinatawag na yung pang katamin ng kahoy. Yan. Yan, medyo familiar ako dyan. Pangkinis ng kahoy. What else? Ano naman alam ko din. Siyempre, mga basic na ano.
I've seen that before.
Parang yun ang alam ko. Ito mga first different types of hammers na hindi ko alam kung para saan. Basta,
Of course, you can tell the plane's too tall for the building. Yeah, they got a hole in the insulation. Now here's the funny part. They're restoring it.
yeah.
Where's the door to get it out once they do?
Probably
There is no
here.
door. There is no
The
door.
roof.
Wonder if
Probably
that-
the
No, I
roof.
wonder if that is how we get it out.
Or maybe that.
I'm gonna have to ask them that on the way out. Be like, how are you guys gonna do that?
Maybe that's a
Oh, well,
door.
there's that is a
There.
door, but that ain't fitting through it. This ain't a plane hangar, is the thing. No, that's pretty cool. Oh, that'll be nice to see that when it's done.
945 mid-air collision. The shark plane again.
Oh yeah, you look on the mouth. That's what that was. This was actually the original plane for that design.
Yeah. The shark plane.
It was laying in the swamp for over 40 years. create a P-40 wreck recovery exhibit.
United States Air Force Museum.